go, let's go, 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 let's go, go, let's go, go, let's go, let's go, go,
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, what's up? My name is Kaylee. So for today's video, I did this makeup look right here. It's kind of a sunset, fun, warm, with a little pop of color look. I love this look so much. I've been trying to work with more colors, blues, greens, purples, and just having a little bit more fun with my makeup. This is a look that I created and I've worn it probably about 3 times since. I absolutely love it. It's very simple, easy to do look. Now I know it's been a while since I've actually done a makeup tutorial on my channel. I did film a video about just kind of a life update and why I've been away for so long, so I will link that down below for you guys if you do want to catch up with me. But I am super happy to be back on and to be doing makeup looks with you guys. So if you guys want to see how to create this look, just keep on watching. So first, before anything, I used the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. This one just helps a lot with me using a lot of different colors on my eyes, really getting that pigmentation that I need and that I want. So I'm just going to take it out like this. And I'm just going to apply that on the lids of my eyes. And then I just use any kind of synthetic brush. And I'm just going to bring that all around. So first I'm going to be going in with the Morphe palette here. This is the 25A. Using this color right here. I'm going to be using my Morphe R38 brush. It's just a blending brush. And I'm just going to apply that all over my lids like so. Just make sure that I get a very good base down. Okay, so after I put that color down, I'm going to be going in with this shade right here. It's kind of a brownish color with some orange undertones in it, and I'm just going to kick off some of that. I really want to just focus on my crease right here. Since I'm going to be doing a sunset look, I am going to go in with some lighter shades down towards my lashes. So I want to just focus on putting this right in the inner corner and outer corner and just crease right here and just blending that out. Same with the other eye. Once that's blended into our liking, I'm going to go in with the Modern Renaissance palette. It's beat up, as you guys can see. I love this palette so much. And I am going to go in with the here, which is Red Ochre, I believe is how you say it. So I'm just going to use that same blending brush. So these are very pigmented, so I like to just put it in just a little bit and then kick off any extra product that may be on the brush. And then I really am just going to focus on pushing that right into the crease where we put the other color. Just laying that nicely on top, like so. And it's okay if it gets everywhere around right here, guys, because that's the reason why I do it right before my foundation. Here's a trick that I've learned is that if I feel like there's too much product in the crease of my eye and it's going up a little bit too far, and the more I just keep blending with the brush that I've already put the product on, take a clean brush without any product on it. This is the Morphe R37, and then I'll just use that and just blend it out with something that doesn't have any product on it, just so that I'm not adding more to it while I'm trying to blend it out. I'm going to go ahead and do the same with the other eye. Okay, so now that I'm done with that color, I'm going to be going in with Venetian Red, which is this color right here. So I'm going to be using a lot of different colors for this look. So don't be afraid when you guys are doing makeup looks like this to put 5 different colors and 6 different colors. As long as you're blending them together, it can look really beautiful. So I'm just going to do the same with that and kick off any extra product. And then again, I'm just focusing on that inner crease here and blending that in with the other color. Okay guys, so now that I'm done with that color, I'm going to use yet another color. So now I'm going to be going in with Love Letter, which is this color right here, and applying that in that inner crease and blending it out. It starts to come together as you keep blending. You're just gonna blend, blend, blend until your hand feels like it's going to fall off. Okay, so I'm done with that inner crease now. And then I'm gonna be going in with this color Realgar, which is right there. So I'm gonna be using the brush, the R37 that didn't have any product on it. Since I have so much product on the other brush, now I'm gonna be using this one to do those oranges. So I'm going to be bringing it close to that crease, which is about right here, and blending that in with the other color. I want them to blend together, so I am going to overlap it with those other colors that I put on and just blend that in like that. I'm going to be going back in with that Morphe palette, and I'm going to be using this orangish color right there. It is a lighter shade, and I'm going to use that same Morphe R37 brush, and I'm just going to be bringing that down towards the bottom right here and blending that in with that other orange that I used. And then I'm going to be going in with the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette. I'm going to be going in with the color Charm, which is this color right here. It's a really, really beautiful color, and it blends really well. And I'm just going to be putting that down on the bottom lid here and blending that in. Okay, so now I'm going to be going in with the shimmer shade. This is the shade in that Morphe palette. Again, it's going to be this one right here. It's kind of that orangish shimmery shade. So I'm going to be going in with that, and I'm going to be putting it right in the middle right here. I kind of want it to look like the sun a little bit, just kind of a little bit of shimmer just to bring it all together. So I'm going to dab in there using a Sephora brush. Actually, it's a flat brush, and then I'm just going to be pushing that in about right here. You want to just stay right in the middle and low to the lashes right there on your eye. You're just going to be pushing that in right in the middle there and bringing it up just a little like so. What I always like to do is just grab another blending brush and just blend around that just to blend it all together, more dramatic. What I always do, and then I just spray it a little bit, get it a little bit wet, and then just press on, and it'll give you some more pigmentation if that is what you're going for. I'm just going to clean up my eyes just a little bit, so I just grab a makeup wipe just like this, and then I just come from underneath my eye. If you want it to be cut and a little bit more dramatic, you can just bring it up like that. And I'll just bring it up just like so, and then I always bring it down just a little bit since I do blend it out. Okay, so now that I have that all cleaned up on my eyes, as you guys can see, I'm going to go in with my foundation and start doing my face. So I switch it up with my primers a lot of the time, but usually I use two different primers. All over my face I use the Too Faced Hangover primer. I do a dab about that big and just put that all over my face. My Professional Primer by Benefit Cosmetics. Dab that big. Rub it in between right about here. And I just place that right here. These are where my pores are the biggest, right around here and down, and I just smooth that over. So as I'm letting that kind of set into my face, I do my eyebrows before my foundation. I know it's a really weird step, but I feel like I can clean it up a lot better before I put my foundation on. I use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and I use it in the shade Medium Brown. Just use an angled brush. Okay, so after that's done, I am just going to go in with another flat synthetic brush, and I'm going to use that Kat Von D Lock It Concealer. I just put it on the back of my hand, and I just get any blemishes that I have. So right now I'm having quite a bit of breakouts, as you guys can see right here. So I just go through like that and just spot treat those. I don't really venture off with my foundations just because I feel like when I find something that I like, I don't really want to mix it up too much. But I've heard really good things about this, and I happen to be at King Soopers, so I figured that I would try it out. The dewy one, and then they had the matte and poreless one, which is the one that I went for. I tried to pick my shade as best as I could. You can't open these up and try them out on your face ahead of time like you can at Sephora. So I just went what I thought was best for my face. We're gonna see if it's even my color. So I'm just gonna dab right there, and then what I do is I just spot it around. See if this is my skin color, guys. Just blend that in. So it seems to me like it's probably about medium coverage. It's not bad though, it's blending really nicely, so that's good. And then I always go up on my ear here just to make sure match. It looks like I got pretty close to my color, so that's good. And then of course bring it down the jawline and the neck. For $7 at the store, I don't think that's bad. So yeah, I don't really have anything negative to say about it. It does feel nice on my skin. It isn't too cakey. So now I'm gonna go in with concealer. So I use two different concealers. I use Tape Concealer as well as a NYX concealer. So the reason why I use these two together is because when I went and I got this Tarte, I got a really light color. I did a spray tan, so I just mix in this darker NYX color. They actually work really well together. Just dot it under my eyes like that, my chin, Cupid's bow, up my nose, and just right about there. And I use just about that much product. You don't need too much. This is super full coverage, so you don't need to use a whole lot. And then I just go right over just to darken it up a little bit since I have that tan. And then I just go in with the same beauty blender and blend that out. Okay, so now that I've blended out my concealer, I'm going to set it with my Laura Mercier Translucent. It's just the packed powder. I do the loose powder as well, but I do like this packed powder. As you guys can tell, I'm literally almost out. And then I just use the Morphe E48 brush. It's this brush right here. It gets better underneath my eyes. And then I'll just pack that in. I do bake my under eyes because I crease like crazy. My two main spots where I crease really bad is underneath my eyes and then my smile lines right here. So I do bake those because Mama doesn't need any creasing for that day. And then I just go in with a fluffier brush. This is the Morphe M403. and then I'll just pick up a little bit more powder and just pat that in to the areas that I'm not baking, just so that I can set that foundation. And I'll just pack that over like that. Then I'm gonna be going in and just finishing up my look with my eyes. So I just did, for ColourPop, I just made my own palette. So I just used the magnetic part right here. So I'm gonna be going in with this shade right here, this blue shade, which is called Muscle Beach. And I'm gonna be using the Morphe M431. It's this small brush right here. And then I'm also gonna be using the Morphe 562 just to blend that out. So I want this to be really pigmented. My whole idea for this look was a sunset, and then I wanted underneath to be that blue, just kind of oceany feel. So I do want it to be very pigmented. As you guys can see, ColourPop's eyeshadows are super pigmented anyways. So I just like to be extra, and I'm just gonna spray that just a little bit so it is a little wet, and then just focus on placing that. If there's a little bit of fallout, that's okay, because I put that loose powder underneath my eye, so I'll be able to just wipe it away with a brush. So I'm just placing that in my lower lash line like this, as you guys can see. And that's gonna be underneath there. And then I just grab this and blend it out just a little bit if I wanna blend it down. As you guys can see, it is underneath my eyes here. I did zoom in so you guys can get a better look of the makeup look. With this white color here, it is the Urban Decay 24/7 eye pencil. And I just want that so I can brighten up my under eye. I'm gonna be using lashes, so I'm gonna go in with my Roller Lash by Benefit Cosmetics. It is my favorite to use. Okay, so now that I have my lashes on, I'm going to start doing my contour. So for my contour, I'm going to be going in with Bronzed Bondi by Becca Cosmetics. And then I'm going to be using my Morphe 437 brush. This is my absolute favorite for contouring. I have not used anything else. It's perfect. So just go in right below the cheekbones. I've done that, I'm going to go in with my highlight. I'm going to be using the Nicole Guerrero palette. I'm so sad because I don't even want to like lift it up to show you guys. I cracked it. It's the saddest thing in the whole world. And it's my favorite highlighting palette. So I'm going to go in with the Morphe M530, favorite highlighting. And I'm going to be going in with these two colors right here, that one and that one. I'm not going to lift it up, but I'll tell you. It's Kitty Cat and Forever Young. I'm going to mix both of them and then just apply that on the cheekbone. In with ColourPop in the shade Trap. Last but not least, of course, makeup setting spray, and I use my Urban Decay All Nighter. Okay guys, so that is it for this makeup look. I love it so much. Easy to wear this really to anything. I really love the pop of color on the lower lash line with that blue. It's probably something that I'm gonna wear quite a bit, to be honest. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm so happy to be back on my channel and be doing makeup with you guys. I'm excited for what's to come and all the ideas that I have. If you haven't already, please subscribe down below. While you're down there, if you could just press that bell icon, that would be amazing. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you guys with another video.